So I have been gifted with the opportunity to do nothing for 3 days, and so I've taken myself out to Sussex, and I am on a nearly wild camping website, you know the sort. So it's not packed, and people seem quite reasonable. You'll notice on the way in I didn't have my car, and that's because they have a strict no cars in the camping field rule, and so we have these bizarre trolleys that we have to lug through the woods with all our gear on. So that was a bit different, but I quite like that. I like it that you have to leave the car behind. So my car is sort of 20 minutes walk in that direction through some woods up a dirt track. Lugged all the gear in. As you can see, I've got everything set up. I've got the TFS Stars 2 tent, link on the screen where I tested it out for the first time. And I've got this very old retro tarp over the top. It's quite old. Wasn't even intending to use it. I was looking for another tarp to put over the tent. Couldn't find that one, and this one fell out the cupboard. So I threw it in the car and I put it up, and it's the Van Gogh Trek tarp. And yeah, like I said, I haven't used it for years, but it works perfectly. It just fits over the top of the tent and just provides me with a little bit of a sheltered area out the front. Just aware that got a bit of rain. I just had some rain actually, and it could get a bit sunny this week, so good to have a bit of sun protection as well. And my intention is to do pretty much nothing. I've got no hikes planned. I'm not meeting up with anyone. I've got 3 days worth of food. Got a few treaty drinks. I've got some snacks. Got my Kindle. Got some things downloaded on the phone to listen to or to watch should I want to. But my main objective is just to stop and just really need it. So it's about 4:30. Just thought I'd show you the basic facilities of this campsite. We have a washing up station, a drinking water tap, toilets, bathroom, and then just on the other side of the woodland there's a cafe that has some kind of breakfasty bits, coffees and stuff like that. It's so nice doing nothing. I know it seems like I always cook chili con carne, but it's just such a cheap, easy option for camping. So some people go with stag chili. This is exactly the same. It's a supermarket owned brand, a Tesco one, but it's about half the price, but it tastes pretty much the same. And then the rice, I think, was under £1 as well. And I just heat it up and eat it. And I really like it. So it's a great option. Cheap, loads of it, filling. I think sometimes when we have time given to us, we think how we're going to fill that time, or we think that we have to fill that time. And I woke up this morning, morning by the way, morning. I woke up this morning thinking, right, what am I going to do today? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? What am I going to explore? And then I just had to kind of give myself a bit of a talking to, and just said, don't make any plans, just see what happens. Because that's the point of these 3 days that I've got away, is to not really overplan it, not feel I have to cram everything in and walk everywhere and explore everything, but actually just to completely stop. The only thing I might do is just have a little wander around the woods. There's woods sort of surrounding the main field that I'm in that I've got access to, so I might give those a little bit of an explore, because apparently they're quite ancient, and about 4,000 years ago people would come from the South Downs to these woods to kind of hunt and gather wood, and iron was smelt and forged around here as well. So it's quite an historical woodland that we have access to as campers. So I think I'm going to go and have a wander around that. It's funny weather today, because it's only 22, but when you're out in the sunshine, it's really burning sun, really hot. And when the sun goes in, it's still t-shirt weather, but it's just really nice and cool, especially in the woodlands. Must have stayed in that cafe for about 2 hours or something. Only popped in for a coffee, but you know, ice creams to be bought. It's just so relaxing. Yeah, it's nice not to be worrying about time or rushing back for anything or anyone. This Tintin book is probably the first book I ever bought with my own pocket money as a little boy. And I was in the local library the other day and I spotted it, and I just thought it would be rather good to read it again. Greetings, it is about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Bit of an afternoon, bit of a wet one. It has moved on now, but the air is pretty damp. There's a bit of a breeze, the temperature's dropped, so I'm feeling quite lazy actually. I was going to get another fire going tonight. There's not many people doing fires, I think they've got the same idea as me, but I'm actually thinking of just retiring to the tent, boiling up a little bit of water and just getting a quick bit of food on here under the top, keeping it nice and easy and straightforward. The good news is I tried out the campsite showers and they were glorious. 9.5 out of 10. Thank you, Mr. State Detective, for dinner this evening. For dessert, we are going for Mr. Del Monte, the man from Del Monte. Mandarin segments, a winner for camping. I've made a decision. Tomorrow, I'm going to go on a small hike. It's 1.7 miles, and it is to the pub in the next village. And I heard someone talking about it at the cafe earlier, so I made up my mind. That is my objective tomorrow. They open at midday, so I think I have a lazy morning and get another lovely coffee from the cafe on site here, because it was a rather nice one this morning and quite reasonably priced too. And then I'm going to head over to the pub. So I don't think I'm going to do much more filming today, so we'll leave it there, and I shall see you for day 3. Oh, I love Sussex. It is such a stunning part of England. If you've not been to Sussex, it really is lovely, and the sun's out, so I think we're in for a better day today than we were yesterday. Got double coffees done, and I am walking to the pub. Had a bit of a different night's sleep last night. Back was playing up a little bit. I pulled a muscle in my neck a couple of days ago, which I'm sort of trying to work on with exercises, but yeah, it was playing up a bit last night, so I was a bit restless. I can see a church steeple in the yonder. I think we're getting near, and we are on the Vanguard Way, which is on my bucket list. It's a trail that links London to the coast, I believe. I think it's 60 to 70 miles long. Looks interesting, looks doable. Looks accessible as well.
You're going to be outside?
No.
Okay, it's about 7 o'clock and I have retreated to the woods because it is near impossible to do any filming near my tent. And the reason for that is because it is Friday and about half of Sussex have decided to descend on this particular campsite. So there are families springing up everywhere with massive tents, and it's a little bit alien for me. I am going tomorrow morning very early and I've actually started packing up my gear. So I'm just trying to get a little bit organised. I'm going to take the tarp down tonight, just packing stuff up in the tent. It was a pretty grim night, I am not going to lie. As mentioned, loads of campers turned up. When I arrived here on Wednesday, there was probably, I don't know, 10 tents in this camping field, all spread out, loads of space, really nice. But it's the summer holidays, isn't it? So, of course, when it comes to the weekends, that's when people are going to leave work early with their kids and come down to places like this. So from late afternoon, everyone was descending on this site, and by late night, and people were still arriving even late, there were like triple the amount of campers, I would say. So it was interesting. I mean, you know, I'm annoyed that I'm annoyed, if that makes sense, because it's great that people are coming camping. It's great that they're bringing their kids out camping and they're experiencing it all. Love that. But, and you'll get it if you're a wild camper and you do lots of solo stuff, it's you're like a fish out of water, aren't you? And it's just, I felt really claustrophobic, and there were two families and they pitched up their tent and their gazebo right next to me last night. Their kids were tripping over my guy lines. I nearly got a frisbee in the head. Don't laugh. And then there was someone playing music like really loud late, and the site has this no music policy thing, so that kind of niggled me a little bit. Anyway, I kind of sort of got off sleep. Then about midnight, the music people started making loads more noise, and then about 3 o'clock, the tent next to me, the adults came out and were just having a full-on conversation like it was, you know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I just made a decision that as soon as I could, I would pack up. So I set my alarm for 5:30, but I actually woke up at 5 and just packed up the rest of my stuff. I'd already started to do it last night, but packed up the rest of it. Tent was sodden from condensation and dew. Didn't care, gave it a shake. I threw everything in the car, and it is, what time is it? 6:20, so that's not bad going, is it? So I am going to head to a service station and I'm going to get a coffee and a dirty breakfast. That's the plan. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. If you haven't made it this far, then I guess it's not your thing, so don't worry about it. On the whole, I've had a really good 3 days. I would recommend these nearly wild camping campsites. They are good. You just got to pick the right time to go to them, not in the summer holidays when the kids are off. But overall, it has been really relaxing and it's been really good. And they're just a good way of having a break from worrying about where you're going to wild camp, having some nice facilities, but still being outside, you know, in a sort of naturey area near woodland that you can go and explore as well. And also, if you're new to wild camping, these nearly wild campsites are pretty good. They're kind of just getting used to the idea, trying out kit and getting used to putting tents up and all of that. Anyway, sorry about all that waffle. Hope you like the video. I'm going to put another video up on the screen now that I think you might also like. Take care of yourself and see you on the next one.